Alright, is this everyone? Good news, boys, you're getting a team manager. Now you guys won't have to take turns doing all the works anymore. You can thank me later. Go on, introduce yourself.
I, Ebihara.
Great, you can take it from here, I'm going home.
What?
I'm gonna tell you guys straight up. I'm not lifting a finger for this team. I won't be caught dead watching out for a bunch of sweaty guys. What? No, what did you? I've missed too many days of school, but they'll let me move up if I manage a team. But don't expect me to put any effort into it. For the most part, I'm not even gonna be here.
Goodbye.
Well, see you. Or not. What was that all about? Oh well. I guess Ai-san won't be doing her laundry, huh? Shh, why are you showing her so much respect? She's the same age of us. Dude, just let me fantasize about her in peace, alright? No way, her? The soccer player continued talking about Ebihara. Hi, Ai. What do you want? I'm busy. Ask her out.
What?
Huh? With you? Ai is staring you intently. Whatever, you should skip your afternoon classes next time. We'll go somewhere far away. With your overabundant courage, you'll be able to slip out of class with ease. I'll invite you to come with me when I feel like it. Ah, it's you.
Hey,
Hey, you wanna ditch class? Don't worry, we'll be back before the last bell. Wait. Okay, since you said before the last bell, sure, why not? Really? Alright, then meet me at the shoe locker. Accept our invitation and decide to skip afternoon class. Okina City, in front of Okina Station. I just rag you here. Feels so good. Just knowing everyone else still stuck at school studying made it feel great to be out here. Okay. It doesn't matter since we're not making any... You think so? You shouldn't ditch class.
huh?
Yeah, that's what your excuse, smart guy. It's not like I do this all the time. Besides, since they start keeping track of my attendance and behavior record, I've been a good girl. Well, not small talk, let's go. We'll start with clothes, then we'll hit jewelry and shoes, and maybe some cell phone stuff if there's enough time. I only seem to concern about her own shopping. Okay, I gotta say, this is boring. Aren't you happy just to have me around? You're weird. Anyway, time's wasting. It's nice to have a personal servant. I can buy so much more this way. I paid for everything with a gold card. Whose card is that? Are you insinuating that I stole this? I might have to beat you up. Look, this is my card. My family might not have status or history, but we do have money. My daddy made a fortune in land speculation. We better get going though, or we won't make it back before class ends. Soon as school gets out, I'm number 1 on the guidance counselor's list. He has to check on my attendance and behavior, and sometimes he tops it off with a lecture. It's a major pain. But I'm out here having fun and all the teachers are totally clueless. How stupid can they be? You know what though? I had more fun today than usual. You're different from the others. I like you. I think I'll keep you around, but next time, let's go after school. You have become acquainted with the sport team manager Ebihara. You feel a faint bond forming between you and I. Now I and I am down, thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating persona of the Moon Arcana. You have established the Ebihara social link of the Moon Arcana. You may earn the experience bonus when fusing persona of the Moon Arcana. Are you coming? Or maybe you like to be a blip of the guidance counselor rather yourself.
See ya.
You returned to school with Ai and snuck into your class.
Oh,
You, what do you want? Since you have Yamato no Orochi, a persona of the Moon Arcana, you two might get along well. Will you spend the afternoon with Ai? Spend time with Ai.
sure.
I don't have anything better to do. Ai looks almost happy. Okay, in the station, Croco Fur. Today, I feel like getting into something that easy to slip into. Doesn't look like they've gotten anything new in. Already have all of this. We'll have to come back, give you trivia of matching persona. This give you nothing while you buy so much and stop complaining. We'll have to come back. I'll get something next time, but I want something today too. I came here to buy, not to look. I look interested.
Hey,
Thirsty. Buy me a nice late latte. Sure, 0, buy it yourself 3, and let's split 1. Buy it yourself.
huh?
Huh? Did you seriously just say that? You're probably the first guy who's ever taken that tone with me. I'm surprised. Oh, hi John! You're back again. Well, yeah. Are you looking for anything in particular today? Oh, we got a person that's just your style. The guys will all over you. That's alright, I'm not suffering for purse today. Oh, is that your boyfriend? He's quite a handsome one. Are you gonna introduce him to me? I had the worst luck with men lately. We were at the bar the other night. Sorry, we're only gonna get going. I'll be back. Return to the station. I hate salespeople. I'm the one keeping them in business. Why do they have to pounce on me every time I go in there? They should get rid of all salespeople and put in vending machine. Press a button and out come your clothes. Sounds like a good idea. That'd be kind of boring. You can answer whatever. It's give 0. You think so? But what's the point of all that petty small talk? I guess you're right through it. There's no such thing as a relationship without ulterior motive. I look somewhat sad. I don't know why, but I got a little annoyed when she was talking about you back there. She said you were handsome? Good for you, I guess. I look is spouting. You feel like you understand I a little bit more. Rank up, I Ebihara. Your power to create persona of the Moon Arcana has grown. Let's go home. It'll be dark by the time we get back. Not like I have any reason to hurry.
Goodbye.
He returned to Inaba with Ai and went home.
Oh,
You, what do you want? Since you have Arone, a persona of the Moon Arcana, you two might get along well. You feel your relationship with Ai is going to become closer. Spend afternoon with Ai. As check it out. Guns on with Ai.
Sure.
I don't have anything better to do. Ai looks almost happy. Okina City, in front of Okina Station. You came here because I insisted. I don't really feel like buying stuff today. What should we do instead? Come shopping with me? +2. That's just sale. +2 or +3 with matching Arcana. Why are we here again? 0. Let's just chill.
Huh?
What? You mean you don't have any kind of plan? Sounds boring. Oh well, maybe you'll be able to make it interesting. I seem willing enough. You know, it's pretty funny. If I didn't sign up to manage your team, you wouldn't be here with me now. Looking at it from your perspective, I say you got pretty lucky. I appreciate it. Not exactly 0-0, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to be a jerk. Not exactly. You are still a butthurt that I made you skip class. You should be thanking me. You're a real rebel now. I smiled mischievously. Who was your advisor who put me on your team? You said something like, "Oi, being on a team should teach you something about putting someone beside yourself first." I don't understand people who play sport in the slightest. But I guess it wouldn't kill me to go cheer you on every once in a while. I smile with self-importance for some reason. It seems he's begun to like you a little. Ebihara rank 3. Ranks up. The Ebihara social link has reached level 3. The power to create persona of the moon arcana is grown. Hey, Ai-san. I was meeting here like this. It must be fate, right? So, you wanna go out with me sometime? Huh? Are you kidding me? Have you looked in the mirror recently? I reject him without a second thought. Can't you be nice? You could talk to him. That was downright cruel. Our looks, everything. Don't answer this. It will make her reverse. So you can answer whatever. It's 0 point. Expect this is reverse. Are your looks everything? Well, guys have to look at least on par with me before I consider him. That, and he has to click with me, I guess. Besides, I'm not interested in dating anyone right now. I speak with indifference. Boss. Let's go home.
Goodbye.
He returned to Inaba with Ai and went home.
Sure.
I don't have anything better to do. Ai looks almost happy. Sagami High School locker. I told you she would be right back.
Yo!
What's up, you? Our class has a guest speaker in the auditorium today, so... Oh yeah, you guys are both on the soccer team, huh? Hey, isn't Ai Ebihara your manager? Seriously? Damn, now I'm jealous. Ai Ebihara? Oh, her. She's never around. Probably because you're always on the prowl for guys. Yeah, I heard she's pretty loose. And doesn't she look like she got a sugar daddy or two? Yeah, she's taking the paper. I wonder how much she gets paid. Damn, dude. Don't hold back or anything. You think it's cheaper market out here in the boonies? Ah, no, man. This is premium grade high school tail we're talking about. And with a body like that? Seriously, just look at her hips. The conversation is getting more and more vulgar. Stop them. Ignore them. Stop them. Give you +3, so do that. Stop them. This is +2, but with matching Arcana only, stop them is +3. The conversation stopped abruptly. Seemed Daisuke was also offended. Knock it off, guys. Maybe someone should spread some rumor about you, and we'll see how you like it. Alright. Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for the meeting. Essentially, give you bonus for the sport club, not for the Ebihara. Sorry about that, sounds like they've got a host for our manager. They were talking like that at practice too, but don't worry, I'll yell at them later, man. This sends Daisuke consideration.
See ya.
See you later. Did you hear them? 0 if you not half. The persona with matching Arcana is +3. Let's go. +3, so let's go.
I don't get you.
Are you just gonna pretend all that didn't happen? It's not like that kind of stuff really bothered me. I expect it. They don't even know me. Why should I care what they think? I'm fine. But thanks. I blush happily. You feel like you understand I even better now. Ebihara rank 4. The Ebihara social link has reached level 4. Your power to create persona of the Moon Arcana has grown. I'm gonna head home. And you're gonna walk with me.
Goodbye.
You walk I to her house and went home. Yasogami hike, rooftop. I yanked your arm all the way up here.
You know... Thanks.
Thank you for that last time. What you talking about? You're welcome. I didn't do much. Okay, do this. Let's do. You know, at the shoe lockers, those stupid guys were talking about me. I look embarrassed. I'm in a weird mood. Every time I think about what happened, I can feel my heart beat faster and I hardly sleep at night. What should I do? I think...
What should I do? I think I'm in love.
It's funny, isn't it? Like, why now? Just keep thinking back on that day.
It's Daisuke-kun.
And about Daisuke-kun. Do you know if he has a girlfriend? Do you think maybe I'm his type? Or do you think he hates people like me? It probably does. Have a little confidence. I wouldn't know. Give you +2. +2. So have a little confidence. This +2, I do this. Hey, say something would you? I'm freaking out here. My hands are trembling. I'm not used to things like this. You're the only one I can turn to. Eyes looking at you with pleading eyes. You feel as your relationship with I depend as you feel a side of herself you've never seen before. Rank 5. The Ebihara social links has reached level 5. Your power to create persona of the Moon Arcana is grown. Come on, please. You help me, right? All I need you to do is ask him what his type. That's it. No problem. Zero. Not gonna happen. We'll make her do first, so no problem. Thank goodness. You don't have to do it today or anything, but please.
Thank you.
You part with I in silence and went home.
Yo.
Hey, you. Take care of Daisuke.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you. What? Do I have something on my face or something? You told Daisuke that Ebihara wanted to know his type. Huh? My type? I'm not interested in women. Well, if anything, I like a nice girl though.
Oh,
Did you ask? Come with me. Since you have multiple persona of the Moon Arcana, you two might get along well. You feel a relationship with Ai is going to become closer soon. Will you spend the afternoon with Ai? Spend time with Ai.
sure.
Okay. Ai looks almost happy. Yasogami High rooftop. I yank your arm all the way up here.
Well,
So, did you ask him? What kind of girl he likes? You told I but Daisuke type. Nice girls. Nice? You didn't say anything about being cute? Not even like a beautiful woman or anything like that? I looks almost panicked. But every guy wants to be with a pretty girl, right? It's the good-looking girl who finds love, isn't it? Forget this. I'm tired of beating around the bus. Just go ask him if he's got a crush on anyone. What are you waiting for? Go! You don't appear to have a choice. You decide to check downstairs.
Yo.
Yo, you, what's up? You asked Daisuke if he had a crush on anyone in particular. Huh? What's gotten into you? No, there isn't anyone. You asked if he had any interest in Ai. Ai? Like our manager Ai? Not interested. We done playing 20 cash-in? See you later. You feel the presence of someone watching you. It seems I was eavesdropping. What the hell? Don't come any closer. He doesn't like me. He's not interested in the slightest. I has lost her composure. You need to calm her down before it gets any worse. Guys like pretty girls, don't they? I'm pretty now, and I had to work hard to become this way. But if I can't be loved, then what's the point? Try to calm down. Zero. Come over here. Zero. I'll hear you out. Zero. I'll hear you out. I used to be fat and clumsy. My family was poor, and everyone at school bullied me all the time. They used to surround me and say I was gross, or they called me names like Ebihara. The boy I had a crush on even told me not to look at him, because I give him my germs. Those awful memories still haunt me in my nightmare. About the time I entered middle school, my family came into their money. Everyone got so jealous of us that we ran away and moved here. I knew this was my chance to start over. It was time to show them all. I dieted, got into shape, and read every fashion or woman's magazine I could get my hands on. I studied them like they were textbook and learned all the secrets. Everything from attracting guys to smiling better. But looks like it was all for nothing. I couldn't be loved unless I become pretty, and now that I am, I still can't have it. I guess I'm doomed. I'll never be loved, will I?
It's not like I have any other redeeming qualities.
You're still young. Zero, he just doesn't know you. Zero, I'll yell at him later. Zero, I'll yell at him later.
You're so nice to me.
I shouldn't fallen in love with you. However, you are already in a relationship with another girl. What do you want to do? Haha, just kidding. I'll be your boyfriend. Okay, don't choose this if you want to be a lover. It just gives you a temporary lover. Let's go to question number 4. Hey, why don't you and I just go out? It sounds good. Temporary lover too. Are you sure about that? Lover's flag. This will to make you a real lover. Are you sure about that? You're a weird guy.
I'm sorry.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm still a little confused. I smile sadly. You feel the relationship with Ai has grown deeper. Ranks up. Rank 6. Ai Ebihara. The Ai Ebihara social link has reached level 6. Your power to create persona of the Moon Arcana is grown. I'm going home now.
Thank you.
I walk down the stair with heavy footstep. You decide to go home.
Oh,
You, what do you want? Since you have Namatano Orochi, a persona of the Moon Arcana, you two might get along well. You feel a relationship with Ai is going to become closer soon. You only spend the afternoon with Ai. Spend time with Ai.
sure.
Ai looks almost happy. Yasogami High, rooftop, on top of the water tower. You follow Ai up here.
I'm sorry.
I don't mean to keep making you hang out with me. I don't mind. +3 +3. About time you said it. +2. I don't mind. Thank you, you. You really are a nice guy. I smile gently. After I calm down, I give my life some serious thought. Why do I go on such crazy shopping sprees? Why do I feel the need to be so well dressed all the time? What makes me want to teach class? Do I want to stand out so that I'll catch people's eyes? And why do I always find myself wanting to talk to you? I always thought that if I couldn't be pretty, I'd be better off dead. Nobody likes people who aren't pretty. They hate you. What's the point of life if everyone's hate you? But lately I've been thinking, maybe I'm wrong. There's still a lot I don't know. I guess I shouldn't be jumping to any conclusion. And before I realized it, I was crying. I've always made sure not to cry, too, because it makes my eyes swell. I'll pull back my curtains and the sun was just coming up. The stars were shining so dimly. And for some reason, it made me think of you. I wonder why. Because you're a friend. You have a crush on me. Because I'm special to you. So you could answer all is 3, so you have a crush on me. That is +3 +3. Quit joking around. When we hang out, it's different. I think our relationship is more special than that. I smile happily. You're a weird guy, you. I'm glad we met. You feel genuine trust coming from Ai. Your relationship with Ai has deepened. Ranks up. The Ai Ebihara social link has reached level 7. Your power to create persona of the moon arcana has grown. Let's go home, huh? If they catch you with me, you'll probably get all the extra lecture too.
Let's split here.
You parted with Ai and went home. Yasogami hike rooftop. You followed Ai here. I have some news for you. The other day, I bumped into him and we talked for a while. You know, Daisuke-kun. But nothing happened. My heart didn't race. He was just a normal, good guy. Guess what I felt was kind of a fleeting thing. Happens all the time. +3 +3. You can't be so cruel. +3? Are you okay with that? I don't know. Happens all the time. +3 +3. You mean like falling in love with the idea of being in love? I never thought that would happen to me. I guess I was wearing my heart on my sleeve, huh? I shrugs. I was lying to myself. Whenever there's been 2 ways I could go, I always did what the ideal girl would do. Forgot about the real me. The real me likes bulldogs more than German Shepherd. I'm better at long distance running than sprint. I prefer milk over tea, and I like Daifuku more than the cream puff. I don't know how to hook up a TV. I think aromatherapy smells bad, and any purse that will carry stuff is fine. But I hid that part of me away. Just pretend that it wasn't there. No wonder I didn't think anyone would like me. Of course I didn't have any redeeming qualities. I wasn't me. That's why, right now, I feel pretty good. I smile cheerfully. You feel you were able to support Ai in her time of need. Ranks up. Rank 8. Ai Ebihara. Ai Ebihara social link has reached level 8. Your power to create persona of the moon arcana is... Wow, already getting dark. I guess it's true. Time really does fly when you're having fun. Bye bye you. See you later.
See you again.
You parted with Ai and went home. He is here. Oh, it's you. What a coincidence running into you here. Today was a bad day at the store. Sales have started already and the shops are full of people. Fortunately, it's not like there was anything I wanted, so I could just leave instead of suffering in the crowd. Since I have a time, do you want to chat for a bit? I seem sports. You might appreciate it if you talk with her. Spend time with Ai. Okay, I want to talk to you too. Ai seems happy. You look really good dressed as a woman for the culture festival. I bet if you had better makeup on, you would help look even cuter. If you went to Okinawa with me dressed up like that, we'd get it on so much. So how should I do your makeup? I want to look cute. I want to look sexy. Whatever. I want to look sexy. Are you serious? You wanna go for sexy? I think that look might suit you. Okay, I'll make you into my sexy sister. We'll stroll about like a George's sister. Though I have to tell you, you'll still never be cuter than I am. I'm really enjoying yourself. I have to say, your skin looks really good even up close. Don't tell me you have your own beauty regimen. That doesn't sound like you. That must mean that your skin is just naturally this good. That's so unfair. You and I got better acquainted over small talk. You feel your relationship with Ai has grown stronger. You feel your relationship with Ai could become stronger soon. Wow, time sure pass quickly when I'm with you. This is a little something for you.
Here, take this.
The Reef sincerity cookie from Ai. I know it's not much, but it's the thought that counts, right? Well, let's go.
See you again.
You saw Ai home and head back to your own home. Happy. Almost is happy. Yasogami hike, Sue Locker. You decide to go to Okina Station with Ai. Someone else has approached Ai. Hey, Ai-chan. Haven't heard from you in a while. What's up with that? What? You gonna play hard to get now? I see how it is. You think I didn't hear about your new arm candy? That transfer student? You, right? Are you seriously dating that loser? We're not dating. And don't talk about him like... Could've fooled me. Not that I'm worried or anything. I mean, come on, me versus him? Not even a contest. I could show you stuff you've never even dreamed of, babe.
Huh?
Stop it! Jeez, there's nothing going on between you and me. Never has been. Hey, listen. Can only take so much of your mouth. Come on, now. Get it. I'm not going anywhere with you. Hey, what the hell? You had me wrap around your little finger and now you're gonna act like this? You want me to leave a mark on that precious face of yours? I call up some friend. It'll be a party.
Huh?
I don't care about your stupid threat. Why don't you just do it already? Things don't look good. You feel Ai is in danger. Help her. See what happened. Wood is 0, so help her. You decide to help her. What? Are you trying to be her knight in shining armor? Don't you know you're getting played, dumbass? I'm officially pissed off now, you little shit. I was struck. You got what you deserve, bitch. Hey, he's run. Sorry, was that unnecessary? Thank you, +3/+3. Are you alright, +3/+3? That was reckless of you, +3/+3. Are you alright? I'll be fine as soon as I get some eyes on it. I smile bravely. Don't worry about it. I just thought maybe I could do something to help you. For once. Well, I guess I didn't really think that far ahead. It was kinda like a reflex. I wonder if my face is gonna get all swollen. Oh well. Ai is laughing, despite her swollen cheek. You feel your relationship with Ai has gotten stronger. Rank up, rank 9, Ai Ebihara. The Ai Ebihara social link has reached level 9. Your power to create persona of the moon arcana is grown. That skill is somewhere close by. I don't want anyone to notice. Funny, even with a face like this, I still want to be with you.
see you again.
You talk with Ai at school and part ways after walking her home. Are you free? Well, if you like. You feel your relationship with Ai is going to become closer soon. Will you spend the afternoon with Ai? Spend time with Ai. Okay. Oh, this is so not like me at all. I have something to tell you. Come with me. I look embarrassed. Yasogami hike, rooftop. I yank your arms all the way up here. Fog ass envelop the area. I need to tell you something. You're really a weird guy. You know that? What's a guy like you doing hanging out with a girl like me? I mean, I'm a good-looking girl, yet you show absolutely no interest in dating me. But you're so nice to me.
What was I supposed to do? It's only natural that I'd fall in love.
It seems Ai has revealed her feelings for you. However, you are already in a relationship with another girl. What will you do? Accept her? It's gonna end with lover route. Reject her? It's gonna be a friend route. Anyway, accept her. Really? You could really be with a girl like me? I'm so happy. I really didn't expect this. There's no turning back. Your relationship with Ai has become intimate. Remember when I asked you if we should go out and you said, "Are you sure about that?" Well, I thought that was your way of letting me down easy, so I figured. But I just had to tell you my feelings, no matter what. You know, you saved me. It was only you.
You're the only one who didn't pay attention to the rumors flying around about me. You saw me as I am. Thank you. Here, take this.
Obtain compact. I've carried that thing around ever since I decided to change who I was. I could check myself whenever I wanted to make sure I was still pretty all the time. But now, I don't need it. From now on, people like you will be my mirror. I'll look for my reflection in you, so that I'll never forget who I am. I won't be able to lie to myself anymore.
Thank you.
Your eyes taught me how to do that. You feel you have a bond, as you feel a deep bond has formed between you and Ai. Rank up, rank max, Moon, Ai Ebihara. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genie bond. This genie bond shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Sandalpon, the ultimate form of the Moon Arcana. Sandalpon. The Ai Ebihara social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Ai Ebihara social link. Your power to create personas of the Moon Arcana has reached its maximum. Yu Narukami has forged a bond. It cannot be broken. By mastering the Moon social link, you can now fuse Sandalpon, the Angel of Prayer.
Well, I can. More, right? I love you.
The hours pass as you spend time with Ai. Oh, there's Ai here?
Oh,
You, what's wrong? You get hit with extra homework too? That's not it. I was gonna go see you later. I came to see you. Really? Then are you free right now? You remember this rooftop? It stopped me when I was thinking about jumping off. Thinking back on it, that was pretty dumb.
thank you.
I really need to thank you, You. You stopped me and you listened. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to tell you that before you left. Alright, enough of this soap opera. We should do something over spring break. I wouldn't mind coming to your place, You. Contrary to how I look, I'm actually very patient. I'm down for a long-distance relationship. But don't worry about me, You. I've been thinking about the future lately. Not so much about college or jobs or anything like that, but that I want to become a nicer person. Does that sound like a weird goal? Yet it does. Good for you.
Yeah, huh?
You understand. I'm glad I met you. I don't know what it'd be like if I hadn't. Maybe I'd be totally into the Midnight Channel. Oh, and spreading a bunch of rumors too. I could never see that happening to me now. I must have went through a pretty drastic change. Ai has a beaming smile on her face. You feel like a close bond between Ai and yourself. End of conversation. Made me so nervous saying all that and never done it before. Why don't you go say goodbye to your other friends? I'm sure they're waiting for you. Think I head home? My extra class is over. No, I'm not gonna say goodbye. I'll see you later, You.